Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds of welterweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Miguel Cotto is coming to the ring right now. We know what he offers up once he's inside the ropes, but not much intensity here in this ring walk. Mosley's making his way to the ring. You wouldn't know he's about to step into a fight. He looks like he's just out for a stroll.
In the blue corner, his professional record consists of 35 wins, 28 knockouts, and 2 defeats. Coming out of Gagos, Miguel Cotto. And his opponent across the ring, an impressive record of 46 victories, 39 by way of knockouts, and 6 defeats. Coming out of Linwood, Sugar Shane Mosley.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Always good to broadcast a Shane Mosley fight. Teddy, what are we going to see out of him?
You know what you usually see out of him? Everyone thinks you see speed. You're going to see speed, but a strong fighter, a physical fighter, a guy who loves to go to the body, a guy who likes to kind of look to break you down, likes to be the boss, likes to walk forward a little bit.
Now he ties up there. Mosley's edge is speed. He can get in and out. He can get you offensively. He can get away from you defensively.
Yeah, he has radial tires, and you got to take some air out of those tires. No better place or way to do that than go downstairs.
Halfway through round number 1. Nice block by Miguel Cotto. Cotto's landed a good, solid combination. Nothing there on the punch by Miguel Cotto. Blocks the headshot. Nice strike after catching one by Miguel Cotto. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. A big right hand lands from Cotto. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
And another right hand comes in. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Not much action as he just ties up. What is it that you've really admired about Shane Mosley in the ring?
Well, first of all, his presence you know, his confidence. He kind of commands the stage, so to speak. He understands when he's in there that he can handle anything that's in front of him. He has great speed. You have to like that. And he has the ability to go after you, but he can step back. He can counter well.
Halfway through round number 2. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Miguel Cotto.
Keep it going.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Right to the head with that right. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Little volume punching to the body there. Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Stay away from him. Come on.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Get after him.
End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Cotto's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. A stinging uppercut by Miguel Cotto.
It's all right. Keep moving.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Good job on the two-punch combo by Miguel Cotto. Halfway through this round here.
Keep moving. Gotta see those coming.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Teddy, when it comes to fighting against Shane Mosley, maybe we've seen the answer with guys like Winky Wright or Vernon Forrest in terms of the formula it takes to come up with a win against him.
Well, I think Winky Wright was too big for him, and Vernon might have been too big for him too. Don't forget, Shane was a guy who really broke into this business as a lightweight. Then he moved up, and you know, Vernon Forrest was a big welterweight. I think that
And Winky was a junior middle.
exactly. I think it talks to what Sugar Shane Mosley really is. He's a strong guy, and when he can't be stronger than you, he has a problem.
I want the combination. You're landing one shot, but I need to see 3 or 4 punches. This fight is too damn close for you to be lazy with your punches.
Round number 4 is underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Been an even fight, but Teddy, that's what we expected. It was hard to really say one guy had a distinct advantage going into this fight.
No, exactly. One thing I'm a little surprised about, though, Joe, is on the inside. You know, both guys have been cooperating, kind of making solid agreements not to work. Whoever decides not to make those agreements, I think he's going to start pulling away a little bit.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Halfway through round number 4. He scored well after being hit himself. Good combination to the body. A solid, true uppercut by Miguel Cotto. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. A headshot blocked.
Good job, buddy.
Keep tripping. Don't fight his fight. Jab more, jab more, jab more. Hey, don't waste energy. But I want you to keep those hands moving.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Cotto's punch is far off the target. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Miguel Cotto. Scores up top with a left. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Back to the body.
He missed with that headshot. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Miguel Cotto. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Looking good.
Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking one. Good flush shot by Sugar Shane Mosley. And round 5 comes to an end. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
you? Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
Shane Mosley's probably thinking to himself, there has to be an adjustment out there that I can make. Now, he's known as a guy who's a pretty good boxer, but here in these middle rounds, it's not paying off.
No, I think what he has to do is maybe just for a minute go away from being a boxer. Sit down a little bit. He's got to do something to slow down his opponent, gain his respect a bit.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
There you go.
You got this one.
Focus, relax.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. And now you see him scoring. Big shot. Late going here this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And this round comes to an end. In between rounds here, Mosley's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Use the good one.
Good-looking combo by Miguel Cotto. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Mosley sticking to what we've always known of him, Teddy. The style hasn't changed, even though he was knocked down earlier.
You know, a lot of trainers would say, hey, they pat him on the back. They say, there you go, kid. You know, stay with your identity. Just make sure that you correct a couple little things you need to correct.
Miguel Cotto, a good block. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Mosley's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I could tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
Halfway through the 7th round. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Miguel Cotto. Mosley's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. So punch after punch, he keeps taking punishment. Starting to wonder here, Teddy, how much more will he be able to take?
You want it to be the inclination of a fighter, in this case a warrior, to go on, but sometimes enough is enough, and you just have to take your losses and come back to fight another day. I believe we've gotten to that point.
That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. Unable to make an impact there by Sugar Shane Mosley. And round 7 comes to an end.
This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Keep throwing punches. All right, listen. You need to create a counter.
We open up round number 8 with a look at Teddy's scorecard. One guy up, the other guy fading.
Well, the way it's going right now, Joe, he's doing enough. Just enough to lose.
Double up the punches.
Nowhere close, that punch by Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto's, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
And he engages in the clinch. Good return fire that time. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Miguel Cotto.
You're doing great.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Miguel Cotto. Super two-punch combo by Miguel Cotto. Mosley's mouth is cut, and you can see it's getting worse as things progress here. That could be a factor later on. That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand.
Go get him.
Shane Mosley's legs can't fail him now. Oh my, is he taking damage. And that's the end of round 8. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Mosley's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Miguel Cotto. Mosley's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Into the punch!
Oh, and a 2-punch combo by Miguel Cotto.
The hook!
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Hey! Keep your hands up!
Big left hand. Solid. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. This fight is over. Miguel Cotto's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him.
By knockout, your winner, Miguel Cotto.
Miguel Cotto's able to end this fight by way of knockout. It didn't feel like that kind of fight, Teddy. I thought we were going the distance here.
Well, it feels like it now, and ask him when he wakes up.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.